Let's play games, get high scores. Who could ever ask for more? Thor will show you just what to do. Yes, you.
Hello, my Asgardian Minecrafters, and welcome back to another episode of Sky Factory 3. Last time that we played, we took on that flipping dragon. Ooh, didn't enjoy that. He was not fun to fight, but we got everything we needed from him. I have my bow on me. Why is the bow not showing up? That's showing up. Bow? Oh, it is there now. How weird. Well, it wasn't there a second ago, I promise. So, yeah, we got the stuff that we needed to carry on. So we got some of these chaos shards. I have taken them and moved up to the chaotic fusion crafting injector things. I've got 8 of them, which are all very good. That's how we're going to move on. I've also found that this thing works with a redstone signal. So, if you want to have more stuff going through, and you just, want to do stuff and totally automate it, no bothers. I say totally automate it, mostly automate it, then you can. You don't have to keep coming back and pressing start. It just keeps on going. So that's fantastic news. But I was over here, finally cleaning up after Christmas, thought Santa needed to go, and you see I got rid of most of him, and then found this. You broke Santa, bad boy, and got some coal. So there's that, I suppose. We've got a whole... I mean, a bad boy wouldn't get this much coal. Get like a single piece or something. Let's get rid of a lot of this wool out of here as well. Get rid of that. In fact, that's the best thing that I've got out of this. Loads of wool. So let's destroy the rest of this. Obviously, well, you might say obviously. Why obviously, Thor? People can't obviously know everything, but I was starting down here to add some nighttime GP situation to just because a lot of the stuff that runs from, is it extra utilities too, requires GP, and at nighttime I have none. So now I have some. It's not lots, but it is some. Do I have them still on me? Yes, I do, because that was what I was working on. Let's put these down now. Might as well put them down with you. How are you, by the way? Just a friendly reminder to those that like the series, please press the like button, because it helps me. It helps me to feel loved and wanted and what have you. Anyway, other things I've been working on just in the last day or two. I have now made it so that our soul binder is automated or automatable. Because I had all this downstairs, I had a couple of, it was over in that corner over there, but I had like pipes going through, and I've completely forgot about just the normal Ender IO. So if you go in, you've got the actual configure IO bit, so it's pulling the experience from there. It's pulling from this side. What's it pulling from this side? Well, how's about these powered spawners actually collect soul vials full of whatever? So this thing here, now, I'm there you go, making ender crystals. Let's make a few more of them. We always need a few of them. Let's Viber. Let's take a few more of these out. Oh, 64 will do. Why not? Let's chuck these down here. Now that will get taken into here on its own. What the friggity frag? So this thing just pulls in the XP it wants. It pulls in these, and obviously these are pulling in soul vials when I'm sticking them through over here. Anyway, you could, well, I could set all of this to work completely automatically from the refined storage. I've also got this powered spawner over here, which is the shulker one, and it was the shulker that I was using in the first place. I'd taken it over to another place and it says spawn. I was like, well, what's this? Because I was having terrible trouble getting soul vials full of... just turn it off. Oh, friggity frick masters. Kill it. Is that all there was? Of course it isn't. There'll be others around the flaming corner. No? Just that one. Nice. That's all I wanted in the world. So this works out fine. Just move it over to here when I want it to be making... No, there is another one somewhere underneath here. I can hear him. All I heard was like, "Bleh." Oh well, whatever. He's not going to hurt anything. You'd think he'd be easy to find. Oh, here he is. Get out of here, nitwit, Nimrod, freaking dingleberry. Right, so I've done that. That's making those crystals, which I turn into like grains of piezomality and grains of ender stuff, which I've been using a little bit more of that over here in order to dew of the voids up a little bit and vapor of levities up to 104. And I've also got 16 in a fluid tank over here, which isn't part of the system, and 16 in the buffer behind it. There we go. So we've got a buffer here as well. So there's 16 in there ready to go in at any point. So there's 32 more buckets in this system than it appears. And obviously there's a little bit more dew of the void as well, because that's in here. Another 8 buckets worth. So that's all good. And another 8 on the other side, another 16 on the other side. So there's plenty to go around. That's probably all I'll need. Why do you need more of this, Thor? Well, that's a good question. That is a good question. It's because today I'm going to be building one of those Draconic energy core doohickeys, and I'm thinking that it would look best exactly where that is. Not exactly where it is, but kind of like here. And that means that most of this is now, well, in the wrong place, and I'll have to move it, which is a pain, especially because it's full of vapor of levity. But what if I moved that now to under here and had like a much bigger one, like a stupidly big one? It's a thought. It's a thought. How do I get out of here? Get out this way. So yeah, so there's that and there's that. What I need to do though first is let's get rid of this flipping wool. So I've got some room on me. I keep flicking past this. I meant to show that off as well. Check out an Octuple compressed cobblestone. I would have thought these things would break the server because it's just so much compacted ness. But God, it takes a while to break it as well. Oh, I hope you can break these things without them just being a pain. Yeah, they're alright. But they're super hard, really cool stuff. Let's put that now in here. 1 octuple compressed whatever. Very cool. Okay, let's have a look though. I meant to get this out. That's what I was looking at. Because I've made one of these before. Do you take a little while? And down here, it gives you... This tablet is fantastic, by the way. Really, really good. Let's go down though. Mob souls. Energy storage core. Aha! Look at this thing! What the wow! Flipping heck, this thing's amazing. Setup guide. Down here. So what are we going to do? Well, we can manage quite easily the tier 7. Tier 8 is 378 awakened draconian blocks. I don't think so. That's a little bit much. But I've got all of this stuff sorted, apart from I need to make an energy core and 36 of these energy core stabilizers. So, energy... I don't believe it. I've just turned the freaking game off. Give me a second. I tell you what, it's a funny old game. I can load flipping GTA 5 quicker than this, and that takes forever to bloody load. Oh my god. Right, so I'm back in here. Right, so we need 1 energy core, 36 energy core stabilizers. That's easily done. Let's have a look at this then. Let's go into Draconic, and then stabilizer. Energy core stabilizer. So I need a particle generator, 1 for each, and then 4 diamonds in each one as well. So that, yeah, that's easy. I'll just make a couple of things for that. What about the energy core? Oh, it's just crafting. All of this is just crafting. Well, I don't know if I'll actually need these, but let's make a couple of patterns for them. Just because, well, you know what I'm like. I don't like to have to ever remember any of this crud. These can live up there, that can live up there, that can live there, that can them up as well. So of these as well. And what else was it? It's the no, not energy pylon, energy core. Okay, so one of them. We'll actually need the energy pylons. We'll need 2 of these anyway. Oh, look, it makes 2 for 1. So that's pretty nice. Let's put these up here in the crafting majogs. Draconic evolution. Shoot, I was going to say, if I run out of space up here. Oh, talking about crafting. I gave up trying to use them for crafting. They just seem to work whenever they want to. So I've set up some more of these, and if I ever need any more, again, these are all the newer ones. I actually went for the wither skulls. F it. You know, just get them done. Get them in there. And they're creating now as soon as they come in. I don't know what I'm up to again. You know, I've done another 5,000 of them, which is another 1,000 odd. Well, over 1,000 more nether stars. Brilliant work. So I don't need to be over there. I keep thinking I'm going to have to do something with that, but I don't. Let's go into here at Draconic. Go down the list a little way. Energy core stabilizers. Said I needed 36 of these, right? Right. So if I 36 of them. I don't know if there's any speed upgrades in these things. Who cares? They'll be fine. So 36 of them. I needed an energy core. So I only need one. Oh, I do it up here. Energy core. Start. Brilliant. Energy pylons. Have 2 of them. Oh, do them up here. Energy pylons. Yeah, so we go for 2 of them. I know it makes 2 anyway, but that should be fine. So I've got my 36 core stabilizers. I've got my energy core. What else do I need? The pylons. Pylons. Where's the pylons? There's the pylons. There's the pylons. So pylons take things in and out. Core is the center block of where I want everything. So I'm going to have to start taking this apart. Oh, and I do think I want it where it is. Let me have a look at this. I'll work out exactly how big this thing needs to be. And then see if I need to move anything at all. Okay, well I think I've just remembered something. Let's get this out because this is all of the stuff that we needed. And I can get rid of these as well because those were what I was using just to pillar up. Okay, yeah, everything else can pretty much stay in here. Okay, so if you click on this now, there is a build guide inactive, active. Okay, build guide active. Is that active? No, active, inactive, active. Tier up. Okay. And it shows you what you need for it. So, tier up, tier up, tier up, tier up, tier up. 7. I need advanced. What is it? Advanced stabilizers required. Is that just these anyway? Yeah, I think that is. Or will I find that later? I don't know. Yeah, that's the reactor. God, it's the reactor next, though, after I've done this. Yeah, look at this. Look all right. Let's have a look. These are all supposed to be redstone, right? So let's get these in. Get that in there. There. Here. Here. Try and do it tier by tier, I think. One there. Obviously above as well. And all the way around the outside here. And one below. Let's get that in before I... Right. Yeah? Okay. Now I need to fill in all of this. Again with redstone. Yeah? God, this is pretty tricky, but at least it's showing me where stuff should be, and it'll tell me if anything's wrong. So, there's that. What we've got to do, right? At least each of these faces needs it as well. I think this is the kind of job, again, that I should probably just be doing off camera. So I will add all of these blocks off camera. Like this. And then come back to you afterwards. Okay, just a bit of an update. I'm onto the part now where I'm using all of my draconium blocks, but even saying that, I mean, it's not quite as many as you might think. But I hope this thing is going to be worth being the size that it is. I wonder if I'll ever fill the thing up. I do have quite a lot of energy making at the moment, energy production, especially with all of the I think it's the Draconic solar panel thingies that I'm using at the moment. Something I'll moan about them for, actually, because there's a chaotic one, like the next level up, and you have to put them all in this, and that's what I've got all of this set up for at the moment. It doesn't work. It turns up, everything shows up where it should be, and then when you press start, nothing happens. Even the start button shows up, and usually if you've got the wrong type of recipe in there, it'll just not even show up the start button or not show that there's any recipe being done. So that's annoying, because that was going to be my next level of ridiculous production of energy, you know, beyond what already is ridiculous. I am creating millions of RF at the moment just with those little there as well. Yeah, so here and here. But yeah, I'm going to have to rethink, which is why I was thinking about this ridiculously big like extreme reactor. I thought that might have been a fun way of bumping up the RF a little bit, maybe getting this thing full before we call it a day on the server. I don't know. It's got to be one. Yeah, this thing's just basically totally covered. In fact, I'm fairly sure I could wing all the rest of this. Like that one needs one there, yeah, because it was showing a little bit of redstone. Just on top of all of these now, and everything should be fine. But yeah, I'm not sure about the production now. Obviously, I can set up all of the 18 more of these. Okay, there should be plenty enough going in with all of those solar panels, definitely. But I don't know. It's the exact right amount. I do love this little thing telling me where it needs to go and everything. Wait. How do you turn this on? How do you turn it on now? Do I have to go into the damn thing? I don't know. It needs stabilizers anyway. I've got the stabilizers. They're here. Where do you put them then? Let's look on the actual tablet again. Energy core stabilizers. Once you have at least one stabilizer set up correctly, you can right click it to once again open the energy core GUI. Okay. Want to turn off the building guide, and also now see the blah blah blahs. So small one, you can use one. We need 9 per side, right? Does it have a distance that you're allowed it? Note the stabilizer can be placed on either horizontal or vertical plane. Blah blah blah. And needs to be within, stabilized around the core within 16 blocks. You'll need advanced stabilizers. These are simply 9 regular stabilizers in the configuration shown below. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, so you've got to make like okay. Oh god, I'm busting everything down here. So if I pull this out then, how far already is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's 5 away from it so far. 5. Use cobblestone. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. How close is that to this wall? Pretty close. Take this one out then. We'll put in 9. Excuse me. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's 1. And does this now? I can. Core not found. Is it too far away? Good God, this might be more of a pain than I thought. Okay, let's break this again. I mean, it looks amazing, but let's try this one more time here. Okay, let's try this then. Let's make sure we got an empty hand when we touch this. That sometimes helps things. Ah, got it. Okay, so tier 7 energy stabilizes invalid. Right, I know that because we don't have enough yet. So, how many have I put on the side of this? Just so it's the exact amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it's on the 10th one. Nice. Okay, so I'll do that on each side now. Okay, so all of these are now set up. If I can get rid of all of these as well. Get this thing turned on, I hope. And I'll be quite honest, apart from knowing how this thing looks, I don't really know a hell of a lot about how it works. So, let's, the thing told us before, it said turn inactive, then you can activate. Oh, now we're talking. Right, is there something, some way, do you reckon, that I can make something look like a, like if I'm coming off it like this and pretending that this is something that I'm building that doesn't look like total trash, and then like out of the wall over here and it's all like on every side? Yeah, that's gonna look amazing. That's gonna look fucking awesome, man. Okay, so we've got this. Let's right click on it. No transfer. No transfer on it at all as we speak right now. I need to put in pylons now within a certain distance of something else. Let's go back into the destructions. What does the destruction say? Energy pylons. Energy pylons are used to insert and extract energy from a core. To set one up, simply place one within 16 blocks of a core. And place a... Shut up out there. And place a block of glass either above or below it depending on its Y position. Okay, so it's got to be within 16 blocks of a core. Well, wouldn't that be fantastic? Just where this thing is. Just below it, maybe. I could have the energy there. I think that's going to have to be it. I'm already looking at this and thinking, yeah, that thing looks amazing. Come down here. Oh, look at this big thing in the way. It's rubbish. So, let me, yeah, I'm going to empty this out. Let's get some buckets on the go. And, not buckets. I need buckets. But they're not called buckets, plural. Pick some of these. Get this vapor of levity out of here, nice and safely, and then we'll move this somewhere else. I don't even know where yet. Maybe I could make it above it. Maybe I could make like a level here and make the thing above and have it like as big as all of this room. I mean, how big can the extreme reactors be? I don't know. Really big, I think. It doesn't come out? No. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to be able to get most of this just from the edge here without making a big old mess. Right, so we've taken that down and put in sort of like a little floor here. Everything that used to be the extreme reactor is now down here. So, if you ever wanted to make one that size, that's how many things you need. And I will keep that for future knowledge on how not to build my next one. I'll also just put down like a little bit of something to look at while we're here. I'm quite enjoying this little look that we've got going around the rest of the place. Maybe I should make like a way up, like normal way up. I don't know. So that's as tall as that needs to be. And then I'm thinking that a pylon, an energy pylon, like underneath it at this level, is going to be close enough. We'll find out now. Maybe it needs to be a bit higher. Maybe I've gone a little bit too quick with this, and we'll need to go up a little more. Let's let's have a look anyway. Like if I just go in here with one of these. There. And there. And there. That's pylons. Shift right click. Oh no, I need to put glass above them, don't I? That's what it said. I've got glass. I've got glass. Can I look in, please? Glass. Do you mind? I don't have glass. Let's make me 64 of them real quick like. Real quick like. Yeah? Have that back. So what's that? That's going in or coming out? Is this actually part of the system? If I click it? No, click the top thing, that's in. Click the top thing, that's out. So this thing now out. Let's go test this with a couple of these. Let's use one of them just for now. Loose me go. Do you mind? So this will be coming out of here, right? Yeah? Charge. 11, 13, 15. What does this say? What does it even say? Is it... Am I supposed to have it close to this? Deactivate capacity a certain amount? Maybe it's not close enough. Is it or isn't it? Like into the system. Ah, right. Wait. Charge. Nah, now it's nothing. So if I go up to this thing, does this show that it's filling up? Yes, it does. At the tune of 86,000, 86,000 RF pretty much per tick, and that's going to continue to get less while this happens. Okay. Get another one of these. Make it daytime as well. Sunrise, do you mind? Bit of sunrise? Shut up, will you? It doesn't even matter how far away from it I get. Put that on there as well. And in. And glass. And working. Yeah. Sorry, I'll check on this. Yeah, because that's staying low. That means that, I suppose any of these you can check. Yeah, now it's going up by 192,000 RF a tick. How much does this thing hold? 2.14 trillion RF. It's holding... How much? 250, 200... Yeah, so this is how many million RF it is, actually. So, holy smokes. So it's careening past... Jeepers creepers. Right, this is going to fill up in about... by the heat death of the universe, maybe. And maybe, just maybe, if I get the awakened draconium to do it, we'll start trying to fill it up. Now, what does this do for us, you might ask? I have no idea. I have no idea, because I've never worked out their system of... let's go back into this. Energy core setup. Now, Draconic evolution. Energy network. The basics. Oh, God. Crystal wireless. What is all of this stuff? Capacity of a certain amount. Draconic of a certain amount. 64 million. Okay, wireless something or others. So this is something I'm going to have to sort out at another time, of course. I think, though, that with heads held high, we can probably end things off here. Now, I've moved a couple more of these over the solar panels. You can see that they're all kicking into it. And this thing is being charged just by the solar panels now at over 2 million RF per tick. So, I know that you can use this thing to put in and take out. What I need to work out is, well, first off, I know how to take out. You can put it into another one of these. But from there, what do you do with it? Because the kind of energy that's going to be taken out of this thing is going to be far too powerful for these 20,000 RF per tick ender energy conduits. So that's... I'm going to have to try and get into these crystal things. So a couple of tutorials later, I will put the rest of this thing to write. Problem that I have now though is, yeah, this is losing power. So at least just for now, let's just take one of these down. In fact, no, let's take this out. All the others are adding in. Take this off, this off, this off, and this off. We'll just do one last little thing for today. This is the wrong one to do it on because I can't get down from there. Oh, what a flipping life. So there. Yeah, so there, now I can bring energy conduits out from this through there, across to here, bring it into the main system over here. Is going to be alright. And down one. And that'll start filling everything. No, it won't start filling everything in until I have gone up here, click it the one time. Now that's taking out. This should now be filling up. Yeah, now this is filling up. Okay, so at least in some small way, I'm putting into the system and taking out of it. But certainly in no way that really means anything at the moment. Let's take that and... oh, come on. But anyway, while I sort this rubbish out, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sky Factory 3. If you enjoyed it, press the like button. You know the kind of stuff to do. And I will see you in the next video.